One letter, one missed report, 30,000 heads. Sounds like a movie tagline, right? Nope. Just the body count after Emperor Hongwu decided his old friend Hu Weiyong had to go. Today we're slipping through the torchlit halls of the early Ming Palace, where yesterday's hero can be tomorrow's head on a pike. Stick around and you'll see how a single bureaucratic slip-up turned into the bloodiest purge of the 1300s, and why. Afterwards, nobody in Beijing raised their voice above a whisper. It's 1368. The Mongols have been booted south of the Great Wall, and a scrappy peasant rebel, Zhu Yuanzhang, just crowned himself the Hongwu emperor. He's sharp, tireless, and already losing sleep over who might steal his shiny new throne. Enter Hu Weiyong, slick, well-connected, the kind of guy who never forgets a name or a favor. In 1370, Hongwu makes him left prime minister, basically COO of the empire, who fills posts with friends, greases the wheels, and life's good, until the emperor starts seeing every favor as a future threat. Flash forward to 1379. Envoys from Kampa, think modern Vietnam, drop off tribute and a letter. Hu glances, shrugs, I'll deal with it later, and the scroll vanishes into a pile. Months later, Hongwu finally sees it, fumes, and suspicion kicks in. If Hu can sit on foreign mail, what else is he hiding? Rumors snowball, secret dinners with Japanese monks, hush-hush chats with Korean traders, whispers about the exiled Mongols. No hard proof, but Hongwu's life motto is hesitate, die. Surveillance starts that night. Family drama speeds the crash. Hu's adopted son, Tu Jie, owes half the gambling dens in Nanjing. To clear his debts, he sues dad for treason, handing investigators a lovely stack of evidence: letters, gift logs, visitor lists. Guards raid the mansion, find more paper, and suddenly every bureaucratic shortcut looks like sedition. January 1380. They drag Hu from bed, strip his rank, toss him into a freezing cell. Sleep deprivation, promises of mercy, cellmates eager to gossip. By spring, the dossier is thick enough to damn a whole faction. Ming law says major treason equals public decapitation. Most chroniclers say that's exactly what happened in Nanjing's market square. But the crowd wanted theater, so tales sprout. Buried alive, heart carved out, ashes scattered to stop ghosts. Historians doubt the lurid bits, yet the uncertainty itself was useful. Scare the next guy before he even thinks of plotting. Hongwu now has an open checkbook. Anyone ever shared a wine cup with Hu is fair game. Lists balloon, dozens, hundreds, thousands. Li Shanchong, the emperor's childhood buddy. Liu Bowen, the famous strategist. Entire clans back in Hu's home village. Border garrisons compete to haul in more traitors. Conservative tallies say 15,000 executions. If you add exiled deaths and jailhouse suicides, you're touching 30,000. And it drags on for years. Every confession births new names, the cycle feeding itself. 1380. Hongwu abolishes the Grand Chancellor post. No more prime minister, no cabinet rival, just 6 ministries reporting straight to him. He swaps them for low-ranking grand secretaries whose careers hinge on a nod from the throne. The change sticks. For the next 2.5 centuries, no Ming ruler revives the chancellorship. Memos shrink to safe slogans. Honest advice turns into poetry about dragons and lucky clouds. Bureaucracy slows to a crawl, but silence is exactly what Hongwu wants to buy. Imagine writing a work report where one careless adjective could mark you as Hu's ghostly disciple. Officials hire editors to delete risky phrases. Families burn guest lists. Weddings go small. Lavish banquets look like conspiracy summits. The economy hiccups as entire counties lose their best clerks. Hongwu sleeps better, convinced he's sterilized every chance of rebellion. Historians label the era the Great Terror, but inside the palace it's sold as civic housekeeping. Honest answer, we'll never know. The court file is a stew of forced confessions, contradictory dates, and handy foreign plots. Most modern scholars see a power grab, not a Bond villain scheme. Sure, Hu played loose with rules, pocketed gifts, sidelined rivals, but so did half the civil service. His fatal sin was profile. He'd become the poster boy for a bureaucracy Hongwu no longer trusted. Once paranoia meets absolute power, evidence is just ink on paper. 3 takeaways, fresh from the 14th century. Fear centralizes faster than any law code. When survival requires flattery, talent packs its bags. A purge, once rolling, inflates, because every official needs to prove he's vigilant. The Ming survives, but it pays in brains and bold ideas. Later emperors inherit a quieter court and a duller one, where originality smells like treason. So, one forgotten letter, a pile of gossip, and an emperor's insecurity rewired an empire. 30,000 dead, the prime ministership erased, and an entire class of thinkers learning to whisper. Next time you're tempted to skip forwarding an email, spare a thought for Hu Weiyong. Proof that in the wrong climate, a single bureaucratic hiccup can cost more than a job. It can cost a civilization's soul. Hit subscribe and check out our videos. Drop a comment and forward this to the teammate who never hits reply all. History says it just might save their neck.